Are you craving pizza? Well, this recipe is just for you. Stick around, I'll show you how we make it. It's really simple and totally carnivore. Today we are making a Meatza pizza, which is going to be so much fun to make and to share with you guys. So first off, I've got 500 grams of mincemeat, and what I did last night, I just put some salt in the mincemeat and some garlic powder, so that way it marinates and, you know, extra flavor. Now feel free to use Italian herb spice or whatever herbs you like, onion powder, pepper, but for me I'm just using garlic powder and salt. And so the first thing we're going to do is add 1 egg to the bowl. I just think it's nice to get connected to the food. Very old-fashioned, I guess. So we're just going to mix this up until it's all nicely... I'm trying to think of the word. What's it called? Incorporated, that's the word. So that's nicely incorporated, and then the next thing we're going to do is put it on a lined tray. So what I quickly did was, I thought this looked a little bit too wet, so I just got a paper towel and put it on there, but didn't think to film it. But anyway, so the next thing I'll do is I'll just spread it out to make it into a nice pizza shape. So here it is, guys. I'm really happy with it. I did it like a deep pan pizza, so I just raised at the edge. So of course you don't need to do that. If you want to have it as flat as you like, that's totally fine. Some people like to do, they just like to get another piece of baking paper on top and then just roll it with a rolling pin to get it nice and thin. So we'll put this in the oven. I've got the oven preheated to 160 degrees Celsius with the fan, and I'll write in what the temperature is for the Fahrenheit. So the next step is we're going to make a beautiful Alfredo sauce. So just got a pan on a medium heat, as you can see there. And the next step is we're going to pour 1/2 cup of cream into the fry pan. Now I'm not sure if I've got enough cream. I don't know if it should be 1/2 cup or 3/4 cup, but I'll have a better idea once we start cooking. So then I've got 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese that I grated. It has sort of sunk down a bit, but it's still 1/2 cup. So we'll add that into the pan as well. Just going to add some garlic powder. Feel free to add some pepper if you do pepper, or if you don't do any herbs, leave them out entirely. So we're just going to stir it, and we do want it to go into a light simmer, so we'll just keep an eye on it. Which, you know, this isn't going to take long at all. So just keep stirring it, guys. Feel free to adjust the heat. I'm just reducing it down to 2 on my stovetop. It's coming along nicely. I just want it to thicken up, so it'll be really nice for the pizza. Just decided to add a little bit more garlic. Feel free to taste the sauce as you're cooking it, so that way you can adjust the flavor profile. And that's thickening up. It's looking really good. I'll put it back on the heat for a little bit longer. So this is coming along really good, and I'm really happy with that thickness. So we'll take it off the heat now. I'm just putting it on a wooden board so it can just cool down a bit. So I've just taken off the heat and put it on a wooden board, and just look at that, guys. That's really nice and thick, and that's our taste. Oh, it's so good. So while the pizza's cooking, we'll just let this sit for a bit. This has a beautiful flavour. It's really nice well balanced, not too cheesy, it's just perfect. Thought I'd show you what toppings I'm using today. So we got some cheddar cheese and some Parmesan cheese. Now if you've got mozzarella, use that. I don't have any at the moment. And I fried some bacon, so just cut it up, fried it just gently. And we've got some pepperoni, and I've got 1/4 of a block of cream cheese. Cream cheese adds a really beautiful flavor and texture. I have honestly not made this since 2020, and I used a lot more than this actually, and it was just so delicious. So it's been in the oven for 15 minutes and it does look pretty gross, I will admit that. But the next thing we're going to do is get some paper towels and just soak up all that moisture, or if you want you could just pour it out and keep it. So now we're just going to pour the Alfredo sauce onto the pizza. So if you're ketovore or you can tolerate tomatoes, you know, you could have some tomato paste. That would be really delicious. But this is perfect for carnivore, so we're just going to spread it around the pizza. You know, I've never done this on a Meatza pizza before, so I think it's going to taste so delicious. So we'll just try to spread that out evenly. Just look at that. Gonna be so yum. So guys, let me know what are your favorite pizza toppings. For me, it is bacon and pepperoni. You know what would be nice? Some chicken. Chicken's so lean, but if you got some chicken thighs and cut it up, it'd be so good because you've got the fat from the minced meat. So that'd be a really nice addition, you know, as a bit of variety. So I'm so excited. So we got the bacon, and next will be the pepperoni. So I'm trying to work out, do I do the pepperoni or the cream cheese? I don't know, I guess both. It's very hard not to nibble the pepperoni. Do you nibble when you're cooking things like this? I know even when I was doing the prep, I nibbled a bit of the bacon because I was a bit hungry. Been doing really well on carnivore. Been carnivore since July 2023, so time has flown. I'm actually surprised at how I eat now. The sort of the imagination I get with cooking. I mean, I just would have thought I would have been so strict. Yeah, so it's been pretty cool to sort of unlock new talents because of carnivore. Yeah, so that's been awesome. So I grated some cheddar cheese and some pepperoni. No, I mean Parmesan cheese. So we've got a nice amount of pepperoni there, except for that bit. That's just going to annoy me. So, and now, is it too much pepperoni? I don't know, is that possible? So I'll just cut up this cream cheese into little slices. So we'll just put this on the pizza, just little thingamajigs. It is quite warm here today. I've got the air conditioning off for filming. So when this is done, I'll crank up that air conditioning. I think that looks pretty good. So I'm just going to get a little bit of the cream cheese from here and put it over there. And now for the cheese. Yay! So I'll just sprinkle the cheese. Messily, of course. It's going to be so good. Now we'll just do a bit of the Parmesan cheese. That will add extra oomph. So I might have grated a bit too much cheese. That's going to look so good. Tastes good, I mean. So yeah. So this is in the oven for about 15 minutes before, and now we'll put it back in the oven probably for around 10 minutes. So this is what it looks like after 10 minutes. So now I'm going to put the grill on to get it nice and golden brown. So here it is, guys. Just look at that. Looks pretty good. I wish I'd had some mozzarella. It would have just made it sort of all gooey, you know, cheesy, melty stuff. It's going to be so delicious. I can't wait to try it. I'm going to transfer it onto plates. It's lovely and pretty. So I had this under the grill for about 7 minutes on 200 degrees Celsius, which I think is 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, let's cut some of it. Oh, just hear that. It's going to be so good. You can hear the crispiness. I'm so excited to try it. Let's just have a look to see what it looks like. Wow, so good. So let's see if we can lift it up okay. Oh yes, we can. Oh, that looks so gooey. Wow, just look at that, so good. It's absolutely juicy, it's not dry at all, which is really good. And let's have a taste with the cream cheese part. Wow, it's so good. Just look at that. Crispy too. You know, guys, if you had a hard week, this would just be the perfect meal because, you know, sometimes you want comfort food. Sometimes you're stressed and you just feel like a treat. At least this is a healthy treat. It's carnivore, you know. This would be great for New Year's Eve, or if you're stressed out, you know, Friday night, pizza night, you know. Sit down, have pizza, watch a movie. Guys, I just want to share something personal about my journey. For anyone new to my channel, I used to starve myself. Even though I'm overweight, I just couldn't stop starving myself. It was really serious, and carnivore has truly saved my life. And I had tried to do carnivore more than once when I was sick with an eating disorder because I knew it would help my mental health. I knew that. It was not a fun time for me, guys. It was really dangerous. I was terribly sick, very miserable. Eating was really hard. It was not easy. I mean, I had to have weekly dietetic sessions for a very long time up until carnivore. So I do have special sort of memories, and this is one of mine. I remember sending a photo to my eating disorder dietitian, Shane Jeffrey. He's in Queensland, good Brisbane boy. I remember sending him photos of this. So even though I was really sick, I was still really trying. So it's just amazing now that carnivore has given me life. It's helped me to get well again. So that's just something I wanted to share too. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Are you going to make the recipe? Let me know. I tell you, it is definitely worth it. Bye. Mwah.